Hi. Hi. Welcome back to another live stream where I talk about some cues from films I've scored. I hope you're all okay and you had a nice Christmas break. Yeah, at the moment you're listening to actually something from the film that I want to talk about, which is The Sparrow again. This is the opening cue, but let's just fade that one out. Okay, so I last time I did a live stream, I talked about two cues from this film, The Sparrow, but I couldn't show any of the images, which is frustrating, but that's just the way it is. However, I've realized that for the trailer, the film trailer, they actually used a scene from the film itself, which means I can play you the cue from that scene with the images. So if we just go to my Pro Tools here, hang on. And that should be Pro Tools. Okay. Let me just quickly work this out. You know, okay, we've got sound, but we've got no. Okay, so just while I'm trying to make this happen, let me just get another app capture, video capture device. Yeah, sorry about this. This is weird. Okay, I might just, I'm going to put you on hold. I'll be back very soon. Okay, and yeah, sorry about this. Be right back after this short break. Okay, yeah, I'm back again. What I've realized is that there's no way I can do this and hide from the camera. So this is what you get. Okay, so now I'm using OBS as my live streaming thing, and it's like, it should be straightforward, you know, it should be straightforward. But it doesn't seem to like, here we go. Okay. Have no idea why that happened. And of course now it looks like that. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay. There's another cue from The Sparrow, by the way. Thank you. All right, now, here we are in Pro Tools. This is the Pro Tools project for a cue called, as you can see, it's 3M13, the 13th cue in Reel 3. This cue is called Searching for Robbie. Which is self-explanatory. What I'll do is I'll play it and let's see what it sounds like.
You said that.
But he never said anything about running away.
but they're again. What I've realized is OBS is not showing showing the video window, which is bizarre because it's showing the time code, but not the video window. So let's see what we can do about that. I think I need to change this to display capture, and we need to hide OBS like that. All right. Now surely that should work. Okay, let's try again. I think you're seeing that now. If you're not, just you should be able to see a video window. If you're not, let me know in the chat.
You want one?
Okay, there we go. You might recognize the actor, this guy here, David O'Hara. So he's a he was in Braveheart. I think you might. Yeah, Braveheart, and amongst other things, also yeah, and this film. All right, so what we've got in this queue, again, you might have heard me before talking about the viola d'amore. So we have, as you can see, I've got 3 channels of viola d'amore, all playing the same thing. If we just solo those. You can see they're coming out of stem A there. So if we just go to the stems, here it is here. And let's get rid of the time code. All right, so what have I done? Taken all the bass out. Standard for me. Always seem to put a brick wall. Low cut, about 50. So using the U-Audio Neve as the compressor for this, and some more EQ, which I must have thought was necessary for some reason if I just bypass that. Oh yeah. Interesting. And also some delay. Ah, right, this is the Myosin March. It's a yeah, I mean, if you want, just make a note of those settings. This is something that Alan Myosin mentioned in some video at some point. What he does to solo instruments, he puts this delay that you see here on just to add some rhythmic, well, not rhythmic, but sort of motion, some interest, some sort of, you know, action That's very almost subconscious. Although I think I've emphasized it a bit in this, so you can quite hear it. So it's much more obvious. I think I've put a bit of saturation. Also, there's timeless there, but I'm not using that for some reason. Let's see what that would have sounded like if I bypass the echo boy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking by putting that on it. Then I have some reverb. So you can see here, this is my stem template. So master A stem has reverb from stem A verb 1 over here, which is that, Concert Hall, Amsterdam. And also second reverb, which is that, an Eventide one. What else? If I just unsolo those and play everything again, I'm going to turn it down a bit. On the master bus, you can see what I'm using. Just reduce that. So some bus compression there from the solid state. I'm using this, which is great, the Gullfoss master, which is sort of intelligent mastering. Let's see, what have I got here? Just a bit of taming. Let's build it up. You can see it's working out what needs to be tamed and taming it. It's quite good, actually. I think the golden rule is, you know, whenever you hear something like a plugin having a desired effect or a good effect, then dial it back 20%, you know, keep it subtle. And I'm using this, of course, which you've probably seen me use before. Although here I seem to be using a preset, which is unusual. Often, you know, when you're doing these cues, you're working as fast as you can, so presets can come in handy. Loud stereo enhanced. Stereo enhancing on film cues isn't always a good idea. It depends how the music's being used in the film. I mean, with this one, there's not much sound going on, so it is almost like a featured music track. The ominous shed. This is shot in Baltimore, Ireland. It's a very beautiful place. Okay, so also in this cue, I recorded some. Just make sure everything's all right over here. I recorded some strings. So went to Iredell and recorded not a very large string section, about 6 or 7 players. And I'm just using actually, I've obviously mixed it in another project and brought it into this project. Very simple. I basically got the string players to play this note, assigned them a note, and then conducted them through the cue, bringing them up and down in terms of dynamics, expression. And that goes with, you know, with the image, obviously, hopefully. That's the intention. And what I love is the overtones. Just, I probably even accentuated that, maybe. We'll have a look. Again, low cut. Oh, this is, I like this Poltec EQ. I use it quite a lot for strings, especially. And I did this thing where I boost and attenuate at the same time. It just has a nice taste, nice flavor. Some compression. Okay, here I'm using a delay. What does it sound like? Oh, that's nice. Alright. And supermassive, which I love. The splashy synth. Haven't used that in a while. I must remember to use that on something else. What else is in this? So apart from the strings, you can see I've committed this. This was a massive instrument, and it's just my own bass sound that I like, which is very sine wave-ish. Subtle. You can see with the picture how the intentions, you know, the ominous shed again. Something bad happened in there, or something good, depends on your perspective. Spoiler alerts. Okay, and what else am I using? Right, I've committed everything because at the stage when I'm delivering music to film dub, I obviously don't want to be messing around with changing anything because everything's sort of signed off, approved, and everyone knows what they're getting. So I commit the VST instruments. LF cello planes. LF is landforms, the Slate and Nash instrument, landforms for contact. This one's cello planes. You can hear what it sounds like. So if you mix that with the strings, my strings, I guess I just wanted some more, well, just to beef up my string section. Common thing to do. Oh, nice. The other thing here is the LF low winds planes. Sorry, yeah, low woodwinds planes. Another landform instrument. Oh, I like this one. Just that by itself is great, isn't it? If we add maybe just one viola d'amore. And the bass. Just shows you how less is more so much of the time. Let's bring in the real strings and bring in some more viola d'amore. I mean, just so you have an idea, let's try it without the music. Oh, we want that, go. Okay, let's bring. You can see some of the footage is they've put it in slow motion. There's a sense of suspension of time. The character you see here has done something bad, which has instigated this search. He knows that they'll never find what they're looking for, but obviously is in a bit of a bind and he can't say because it would incriminate himself. Again, I'm being careful not to spoil the film. Perhaps I just did. So a bit of automation there on one of the stems, the master stem master B, which is the strings, I believe. apart from that, it's very straightforward. I wanted to show you this cue, as I said, because I can show the visuals, and I think it's obviously with film music, it's good to see the visuals. Okay, I think that's it for this one. I am so sorry about the ridiculous technical issues. I need to do this more, and I want to do this more, so I will get better at it, I promise. If you'd like to see more of these, then of course, subscribe. You'll get notified then when I'm going live again. Yeah. The film again is The Sparrow, and that cue was called Searching for Robbie. And you can find that on the soundtrack album which has been released a few weeks ago and is on Spotify, etc. Of course, there are links in the description to that. Thank you very much. Have a great New Year's Eve. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.